how walking can teach us about process improvement. Let's talk today about Gemba Walk. In the last video, we talked about Kaizen, a very useful tool to get improvements in our processes or our life quickly, and with the team engagement. We saw that with a few simple steps, it is already possible to start collecting those fruits or those improvements. This week, the idea is to talk about walking, but not in the sport way, in the sporting aspect. The goal here is to present a walk that can bring more than health benefits, but also improve our processes. Let's get to know Gemba Walk. As we have seen in other videos and articles, Gemba is a Japanese word that means real place or where things happen. Considering the professional environment, the Gemba can be the shop floor, a hospital, a kitchen. In summary, a place where activities are being executed. The Gemba Walk, or going to the shop floor, is a very simple concept, but it brings many benefits for the management of processes and continuous improvement as well. But what are the advantages of going to the Gemba, going to the shop floor? First advantage is to obtain practical knowledge about the processes. Often reality is very different from expectation and projects in CAD or those flow charts projected on the wall. Second one, receive valuable information from the operators. After all, they are the ones who live that process 24/7, in addition to showing even more the importance of those professionals in that workplace. 3. See wastes clearly. No method or process flow carefully designed, carefully developed predicts any kind of waste. Advantage number 4. Check layout and flow. You may find and you will find many more things in place than in your CAD project, CAD design. 5. Understand the interactions between processes that precede and succeed the process you're studying. The parts within the process, they do not move by themselves. Even in the most automated lines, there is potential for improvement. 6. Obtain data that is not measured, not written down. Not all the information is compiled. 7. The last but not least, for me the most important one, try to understand the hidden factory. In summary, those adjustments or small reworks which are not in any work's instruction but are performed to complete that task, to complete that step. Now let's imagine that you're planning to leave home for work and you're deciding whether to take or not to take your umbrella with you. So you take your phone and you see your weather app, 30% chance of rain. You decide not to take your umbrella with you. So you leave home. In the middle of your 10-minute walk to the bus stop, it starts raining. Have you ever seen that happening? It happened to me already. Maybe if you walk to your yard or if you just looked through the window, you would see the heavy clouds and decide differently, wouldn't you? In the business environment, the same thing can happen. Even if we have systems for key performance indicators, data acquisition, the hidden factory can lead us to very wrong decisions. Once, in a downtime improvement project, we tried to use the available data to assess the root cause and define actions. Excellent. However, the Pareto's first item was other stoppages, those which time was not reported, and it was a remainder from the 24 hours a day minus the reported stoppages. So, what to do in this context? How to decide, how to have the better decision, how to complete that project? We went to Gemba about 17 hours a day for a whole week in 4 people, 1 per machine, to understand the other stoppages. At the end of that observation, or that period of observation, we were able to identify the real number 1 cause of stoppages. and that cause was not even in the top 5 of the original Pareto. Imagine defining actions just excluding other stoppages and taking all the rest in consideration. It would certainly be a waste of time, resources, and the result would be far below the expectations of the team and the expectations of the management, right? So, if you really want to understand what's going on, get up from your chair, get out of your CAD or supervisory software and take a Gemba walk. Talk to people, talk to stakeholders, turn data into information that can be used in the decision-making process. Making the Gemba walk a habit, in addition to the benefits I just mentioned, employees will start to see you with different eyes. Someone who cares, someone who is together with them and listening to their opinion. Start with this routine. It can only work and bring improvements, including for your blood circulation. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, hit the like button, follow us on social media. See you next week with more content from Leandership, especially to you. See you then.